These are actual bottle babies. So these guys have to have a bottle several times a day and need their little faces cleaned.
Did they just come in?
And they have just come in. So they're looking for a foster for them, and you would need to foster all three. So we get these in. It is kitten season starting, and they come in literally in boxes and containers, and they just come in all day long. And we need people that can come in and take care of these babies because the employees do not have the time to do this. And that way you can also socialize them. And then, you know, if you decide that, oh my gosh, I need to keep one, you get first dibs. So you take them, you get them to 8 weeks old and ready to eat and go to a home. And you either get first choice or you just go ahead and let them go back to the shelter and get adopted, and you can take another set or you can take a rest.
Or you can take all three. Just keep all three. I think in the shelter community, they call that foster fail. Yeah. Okay, but there's lots of foster chances to be a fail now because it is kitten season, as Charla has said. So call your friends and neighbors, come to the shelter and say, I want to foster bottle babies.
I believe you can actually apply and put in everything in on the website.
Okay, so you can go online and say, I would love to be a bottle baby. Feeder, foster, just keep in mind, it is time consuming. They need to be fed every 3 hours?
Every 2 to 3, and it does go longer and longer. Like the first set, you know, maybe once or twice a day,
Okay.
if at all at this point, depending on how much they're eating. This is a great thing to get your teens to start doing because baby things need lots of work, and babies are babies. Yeah. So when they see baby things need lots of work, they'll think less of real babies.
Yeah. Okay then. We've moved up from the foster kittens to one who is just 8 weeks old, ready to eat on his own and ready to go home. Actually, Charla will talk about it a little bit because he is so young. His name is Bunny, by the way. I like that. Because he is so young, it would really be nice for him, and probably you even more nice, if he had a companion, either from the shelter or if you have a single cat or maybe 2 cats at home. Let me give you his A number because he's so friggin' cute. A227-1633. Should he have a friend, Charla?
All kittens should have a friend. If you have a, you know, like 1, 2-year-old or 6-month-old kitty at home, he would be great with that age. I shy away from I have an old cat and I'm going to get it a kitten because a lot of times that old cat doesn't want a kitten. And then you end up getting a kitten for the kitten because the old cat's upset. But this little guy, he's really funny. So he greeted me with a hiss, but he's just scared. So if you take these little guys that are doing stuff like that and you pick them up and you put them next to your throat and you just purr, that calms them because purring calms them. And then the little sweethearts will start greeting you with this purr, and it'll be really loud. You know, he's a little bit scared, so I would start him off in a bathroom and go in there and play, and then walk around the house and sit down, but don't put him down in the ground in the whole house yet, because he'll run and hide. So when you can walk into the bathroom and he greets you, then go into a bigger room.
So we're looking for a friend for this guy, either from the shelter or if you have a single cat at home, not the old cat. He's going to go, Mom, do not do this to me. Come see Bunny at East Valley, A227-1633. We've moved up in age a little bit. July, a neutered male, is 3 years old. I'm laughing because there's a cat that wants some attention behind us. We'll get to him. The interesting thing about July, they have realized that July needs special food. It looks like he's got maybe some skin allergies. Yes, let me give you his A number, 2262645. He's 3 years old. I think I said that already. He's pretty sweet, Charlotte.
What a sweetie. So if you look at his ear, it's clipped. So you may see this around your neighborhood, and that means that that kitty has been spayed or neutered. Good to know. So if you have somebody that shows up in your backyard and they have a clipped ear straight across, that means that you don't have to worry about kittens. But this guy, what a sweet, obviously this is not a feral. Obviously this baby had a home, somebody loved him and just let him outdoors, and he wandered, and he's ended up here. But what a sweet cat. You can see he does have some skin issues, but you know, on some good food and a little bit of love and attention, he's going to be a great pet.
This is July. He is gorgeous. Besides, he's got kind of those stripes in his body. Yeah. Classic tabby, Charlotte says. A2262645. Now we have a cat that we've just named Friend because they haven't named him yet. 2 years old. Gray tabby. We're not sure if it's a girl or a boy, but God, his colorings are gorgeous. A2270419. As I said, they're estimating his age at about 2. I think it's kind of hard. You see different personalities and activity levels. This cat was a stray, so they have no idea how to age him. They're just saying based on his activity level, he's probably maybe around 2. And I keep calling him a he. I don't know. What do you think, Charlotte?
Yeah, I would, by the body type and everything, I would say this is definitely a young cat. I would even maybe go a little younger, but my guess is it's a girl, but I don't know that because I haven't handled it, but it's acting like that little female coy little thing, but I haven't picked it up yet. So let's see, let's go ahead and pick this little critter up.
Okay, and Charlotte's looking, and whoops, it's a boy. He said, okay, I'm a boy, and you pick me up, and I don't know that I like that so much. I liked it when you played with me with the toy. So
cats are like that. Some of them want to be held, some of them don't, some of them just, you take a toy. This is just, you know, a handmade toy, and you put it on a string. You could run it around the house. They sell the nice ones with the feathers and stuff, run them around the house, and that's what they want. And then when they're tired, they'll sit in your lap and stuff. But a lot of cats don't want to be picked up. But this just has a little bit of the silvervine catnip in it. Silvervine being a catnip that's calming, not
stimulating.
Not stimulating.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, so I mean, you don't have to spend a ton of money. Spend your money on good food, good litter that you like, and make homemade toys.
We're looking at a beautiful Maze. M-A-Z-E is her name. Possible owner. She's acting like she had probably lived in a house before. 3 years old. Spayed, ready to go home. A2270636. Okay, I'm going to throw out now because she has such gorgeous hair. This would be a great cat to get to know grooming because she's going to need grooming.
Yeah, so she's going to need a brush, you know, especially the belly and the armpits. That's where they, you know, mat the most. Oh, she's getting overstimulated. You know, they just start with maybe one of the lick treats and a brush, and a lick treat and brush, and pretty soon they get used to the way they get the lick treat when you brush them, and that's the only time they get it.
Yeah.
And that's really a good way to introduce an adult medium hair. She's actually medium hair, not long, but you know, you still need to brush it. Yeah.
And she's had some reaction to your petting. Some cats go pet me twice and then stop. So, like the dogs, you need to learn the personalities and what they like and what they don't like. So getting her used to brushing is maybe going to be a little bit of a challenge, but as Charlotte says.
That's why I said wrap it around the lick treat. And there's several different kinds, so you can try different ones. This again is one of my homemade toys. It's the middle to the poop bags with a little bit of catnip on it.
Oh.
So, I mean, you don't have to brush them for an hour.
Right.
Brush them for 2 minutes.
Right.
Brush them for 5 minutes and take a break.
Yeah.
Some cats will really love it. Some may not. She was getting overstimulated because I was just touching her too much, and that was too much for her.
Yeah.
So we're all different beings, and we all like different things.
Absolutely.
And the animals are the same way.
Right. So figure out what it is. So now you have a little bit about her personality, but she is still a gorgeous cat. Her name is Maze, A2270636, about 3 years old. She's gorgeous. This is Tay. Tay is 4 years old. We're going to feature Tay a little bit because she has a different personality than Maze, the big black female we just showed you. They're estimating her age at about 4 years old. She's sterilized. Her A number is 2271559. Charlotte would like to talk a little bit about how she's shy.
So this little girl, she came out of somebody's home,
Probably.
and all she hears is barking, different smells, and she's terrified.
Been here 4 days.
So she's kind of in shutdown mode. So don't be shy of these guys. These guys are the ones you take them home, put them in that quiet bathroom, sit in there and talk to them, get some either baby meat food or some of the squeeze treat, and sit in there and talk to them, play with them, read a book. And when you walk in and they greet you, they're ready for a bigger room. And these guys will be, some of these cats will go to anybody. Somebody like this will decide that you are their best friend.
And one of the things I've noticed about her, she's not hissy. She's shy, but she's not hissy.
And we really don't know, is this just because she's in the shelter?
Mm-hmm. Right.
You may take her home and she goes, I've lived here forever,
Yeah.
and just move in.
Right.
It could be we're right next to the dog section.
Right.
Could be just because she's in the shelter. And you're right, she's not hissing. She's a little interested in the
Toy.
catnip. Oh, she's decided she doesn't like the camera.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, just turn around. Hi, will you say hi? Okay. And so she's like, yes, you can pet me. So you notice I asked her first before I touched her, and when she gave me her head, then I can touch her. That does not mean you go and you pet their tummies and you do a lot of petting. Start small and work down. And she's kind of saying where she wants me to go, but and remember that cats naturally do not want you to pet their tummies.
So that's our show. I hope that you saw a dog or a cat that you want to rush down to East Valley and adopt a pet today. But if you didn't, again, their website is laanimalservices.com. You can see all of the animals at all 6 LA City shelters at that website. And there's also a wealth of pet welfare information on that website as well. So remember, spay and neuter your pet. It's the best way to keep them safe, happy, healthy, and at home with you. And it's the law. See you next time on Adopt a Pet Today.